Hey everybody, Uber Dante here, and today I'd like to do a playthrough of my Tarot Solitaire game called Justice, and I'm using playingcards.io, and I actually have already made an overview and a rules explanation of Justice, but at the time I just explained the rules. I didn't really do any kind of playthrough, and the reason is because I thought people might want to kind of try to find the best strategy on their own. That's part of the fun of the game. But I thought, why not do a playthrough for people who maybe want to see it or having trouble with finding a strategy or having trouble winning or something like that. So if you don't mind some strategy spoilers, I'll kind of explain. I'm not going to really explain the rules too much, but I'll explain my strategy for playing this game. This is the easier version. You have to get the numbers written here, 1 through 20. There's also a more difficult version where you have the 0 card up in this corner and the 21 card down here. And let's just see how we do. So I'm going to go ahead and start. Got the cards randomized here, and my first action is going to be a slide in the direction of up and down. That's for every game. Okay. And I've drawn a hand of 4 here. So what I want to do is get this bottom layer first, as close as I can while doing these slides. And the reasoning is these are the hardest cards to kind of get in place, because you're always going to need to use 2 cards to swap them, move them. And so I've found in my games that if I wait towards the end, it gets really difficult to move these around. Now, if you're doing the slide, if I'm moving this, let's say I'm moving this 19 up and down, I can just use this 4 to move it, because I can use anything in this row to move it up and down. What I want to do is kind of get these in place as close as I can. So what have we got? I've got, so right now I've got, 16 and 18 are kind of in the right spot, because I got 16 is right here, right? 18 is actually in the right spot, so we got 16. And 18 are good. And then 17, 19, and 20 relative to each other are actually in the right spot, because I got 17, 18, 19, 20. So what I'd like to do is kind of slide this 17 over here, slide this 20 over here, slide this 19 over here, which I can't do because 18 is in the way. So I want to move this 19 up. So maybe it's here. That'd be fine. And then I can slide both of these over. That'd probably be pretty good. So move this 19 either to here or here. Then when I'm sliding left and right, I can kind of slide those together. I'm trying to be as economical, as efficient as possible. I want to be using 1 card when possible. So if I can move it with a 4, and if I'm moving these cards left and right, if I can move them together, that would be good. Okay, so it looks like if I move this 19 up here, and then or here, and then move this 17 and 19 together, move the 20 over, and then I can plop those all down. So you'll see how it works. So let's discard this 4, and I'm going to move this. At the same time, I have this 6 and 12, so if I can also place 6 is already in a good spot. So maybe this 4. Okay, yeah, let's move it up to the 17, then the 4 will be up here at least. So when you slide, you can slide as far as you like. You can slide it into any position, as long as relative to each other, they don't move. Okay, so you're kind of sliding the 4 together that way. Okay, so 17, 19. Later, I'm going to want to swap those this way. Okay, everything else should be 16. Yeah, 20 I'm going to move. 18 is fine. Okay, so 20 I'm going to move over here. And 17, 19 move over here. Okay. So let's refill. Now that means I need to change my direction. So I could discard my entire hand, or I could move this 11. So maybe I'll move this 11. This is in the right spot. It'll save me one card, I think. So let's just move that. So at least the 1 and the 13 are now in a good spot. Okay, so that works out. I moved Justice. That means I need to discard 2 more cards. And let's see, I'm going to move this, so I'm going to keep this 5. So let's discard those 2 and refill. And because I moved that, then I can change my direction to left and right. So the slide is really helpful, I think, at the beginning, but you don't want to spend too much time using the slide either. Okay, so now I want to go, I want to move this one, right? Move the 20. So what do I got? Actually, I don't want to move this one because that's going to move the Justice. So if I do that second, that'd be perfect. Okay, so let's move this 20. So what do I have? Okay, I have to use 2 cards. I'm going to use let's use these 2 court cards. So 11 plus 1, or I could do 10. Let's see that. Let's do 10 minus 1. 10 minus 1 is 9. And I can move this so that it's in place. Okay, and then refill. And what should I use? I could use the 5 or let's just use this. And we'll slide those into place. Okay, so now I've got 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Great. And I moved Justice, so that means I have to discard 2. I'm not sure which one I want to discard yet. I think I'll probably get another one of these. These are all over the deck. So let's discard the 5. Okay, so discard those 2. And now I can move from slide to swap. Okay, that's the next stage of my strategy. Refill these. And I want to swap cards between these columns such that each column has a number from each one of these sections. So I should have a 1 through 5. Actually, this one's perfect over here. So I've got something that's 1 through 5, something that's 6 through 10, something that's 11 through 15, and something that's 16 through 20. So this column is perfect. Okay, so I can swap these up and down later. I'm going to switch this up and down and swap these up and down so they're in the right spot. In this case, right, I have the 8 and the 9 both need to be here. So I have to swap one of these over. So I'm missing, I've got 2. I got 2 of these. I don't have anything 11 through 15. So, okay, this one has 2 that are 11 through 15. So I could swap this, swap this 9 with this 13. That would probably be good. But then I would have 9 and 10 here, which I don't want. So I need to swap this 10. I need, okay, I swap this 10 with this 4 because this row needs a 1 through 5 and this one has 2. Then I have 6. Okay, so this 6 has to come over here and move this 14. Okay, that seems like it's kind of a lot, but I can't think of any other way to do it. All right, so I'm going to switch this 9 and 13, swap the 10 and the 4, and then the 6 and the 14. Be the way to go. And then I can't swap this with anything, so I'm going to have to discard all 4 when that turn comes. Okay, so let's see what I have. 7 and 1. 11. Okay, so ideally I had like a 9 card, or I have a 6 card, or something like that. I don't. So let's do the 7 and the 1. 7 minus 1 is 6. I can swap that there. This one has its 6. I'm going to swap these as well. 9, good. Okay, no, yeah, 9. I'm going to swap the 9 and 13. Okay, so now this one's fine. And I just need, this one's fine. I just need to swap this 10 and this 4. Give me a 10 or a 4. Okay, didn't, but I can just use this. 11, I could use the 11 and 7. Let's do that maybe. 11 minus 7 is 4. Swap this 4 up here like that. Okay, and refill. Okay, so each one of these, right, I've got a 1. Let's start from here. We said this one was already, right? This one's 2, 8, 13, 17, yes. 4, 9, 11, 18, yes. 1, 6, 12, 19, yes. 3, 10, 14, 20. Okay, so now I'm going to have to, I can't use this, I can't swap this justice with anybody because it's going to mess everything up. So, I could have swapped this 11 and the 3. What was I doing? Should have swapped the 11 and the 3 instead of the 10 and the 4. Oh well, but I didn't. So now I'm going to pay the price. I think it's okay. Okay. So discard all of them. And that's, so if you don't move the justice card and you want to swap, so you want to change your action or direction, then you have to discard your whole hand, because I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so now I can swap up and down. So I want to swap, bring this down here and all that good stuff. So these are already here. Usually I like to use, use this 2. If a 2 was like down here to get the bigger numbers down there. I can use this 8 and 8 to get the 17 spot. Okay. And obviously I want to do this one last. 10. Okay. All right. This kind of sucks. I have to move the 20 and the 14 somehow. Might be tricky. What do we got? 5. Okay, let's move the 5 and the... I don't want to move the 5 up here, because 5, if I get another 5, I can kind of swap it around different places. So let's do 5 and... Let's do 5 and... Let's do 5 and 7. Okay. Oof. Okay. 3, no, 2, 4, no, they're all in the right spot. Okay, let's do 15. 15 and 16, and then maybe I can move the 5 and the 15. That'd be good. Give me a 5. At 9, we need to save. 6. 9 minus 3 is 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. Let's do that. Okay. 3 plus 2. 3 plus 2 is 5. Let's do the 5. Okay. 3 and 3. I'm using a lot of, unfortunately. I had to use a lot of, wait a second. I need to get this one. Okay, I can't get it yet. Okay, 3 and 3, 6. Ideally, I'm not using 2 cards to move these, but plus, yeah, see, I got the 6 now. I could use that, but I can use this 8 and the 6 for the 14. And there we go. 14, 20. Okay, so is that everything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. And these are all in order because I did that ordering early on. So I don't have to worry about that. I can only have to worry about this. So now I want to move the 11 into place and then swap these back and left and right, I think. So 11 or 9. Okay, these are the 9. And because I moved justice, I have to discard 2. Okay. And then I have to move that 4, so I probably don't have to move this 10. So let's discard the 2 10s. All right. Okay, now we're going to swap left and right again. So I want to swap these. I might want to do something like, okay, I have a 6 and a 10, so I could swap the 6 and the 10, and then they would be in order, and I need to do is a slide. Okay, so I have to think if I want to do that or not. So in this case, if I wanted to use the slide, I'd have to move a couple cards. I can move this 12 and 13, and then move the 11, and that would trigger. I could switch this slide and slide these back and forth. This one, it's probably easier just to swap them. Maybe 2's in the right spot. I have to swap the 1 and the 5, 3 and the 5. Either way, I can't. There's no way to get it. Okay. These should be pretty easy to get. Anyways, I got 2's already in the right spot. 4. Okay. Let's just get these top ones right now, and then we'll think about the other stuff. Maybe I should be thinking about the other stuff first. Let's put that back. Okay. I think I have plenty of cards, but I want to swap this, and then swap the 11 and the 12. So if I can make 13, which I can, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, let's make 13, because I'm not going to use this 2 for this one. Okay, so let's swap the 12 and the 13. And I also want to swap the 6 and 10. All right, so give me a 6 or 10. They did not give me a 6 or 10. Okay, let's put the 4. And we'll swap the 4 and the 1. Give me a 5, a 1, a 3, a 6, or a 10, please. Okay, here's the 1. Swap with this 5, I guess. Okay. 3. Oh, good. 3. I could use the 3 and the 7. No, let's just use 1 card if we can. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is good. I need to swap this 6. And then swap the 11 and then do slides for these 2, which should be easy. I still got 12 cards. We can do this. Give me a 6 or a 10. Okay, 7 minus 1 is 6. There we go. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And when I move this, I'll have 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Yep. So I'm going to use this 11 to swap this. Because I changed that, I need to discard 2 and then change this. So I want to keep this 7 if I can. So let's just get rid of these 2. And change the action to a slide again. So we're back full circle, the slide, and this is going to be easy victory. So the 6, we're sliding left and right. Whoa, I went too far. Okay. And then we can move this 11 and slide these all the way over here. And we've won with 8 cards remaining. And that's a playthrough of Justice. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.